I'll turn the Wi-Fi off.
It's really not.
Okay.
We're live.
Yeah, we're live.
Yo, what's up? Will you retweet?
Yeah, just give me a second. I'll pull up chat too.
Guys, we are in the accelar8 house. We just went live.
Wait, downstairs? Like next door or something?
Like downstairs.
Do you want to check that the volume is working?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
Audio is working.
Audio is working. You want to come in here? Where'd Mael go? She went downstairs.
Do we need to? Yeah, I think my went
Wait,
downstairs.
let's talk to these people first.
Okay, we need to take our shoes off.
Oh, shoes off?
Yeah. I'll go get my off.
Okay. Do you guys want to be interviewed? No, I don't. You
Mael?
don't? You don't? Do you want to
Mael?
be interviewed?
Come, we're going upstairs.
Not tonight. Do you know who wants to be
Yeah, we're going
interviewed here?
upstairs. Charlie's like introducing.
Downstairs. The people downstairs want to be interviewed?
Yeah, I guess we're doing interviews
Okay.
upstairs first.
I think we are going downstairs.
We are going
because
downstairs?
the people downstairs are the ones who want to get interviewed.
Yeah. Okay. These guys.
But
wanna
like,
get
I don't know
interviewed.
like how much we'll be able to interview like while they're doing the thing.
That's fine.
I think they're just gonna start doing the
Okay, wait. Let's stand outside first, and then we need to do our introductions. Mael. Let's go down the stairs first, into like open area first.
Should I leave this door open?
Hello, chat. Cool Man 9. Cool Man 9 is here. That's my IRL.
So, what?
What?
You want to introduce yourself to the stream?
Wait, no.
Yeah.
We got to do our thing first.
Okay.
do your thing first.
Okay. Hello, chat. I'm Scratch,
I'm Pad.
and together we are
Scatchpad.
Scratchpad.
And I'm Mael.
Miles gonna interview and film. We're gonna see. They're
Mael's
doing
like a second.
Second camera.
Yeah, second camera.
presentations in.
We got 4 viewers. That's a new peak.
They're
new
doing
high.
presentations. I don't really know what it is. So we're gonna go in there, do that. Hopefully, we won't watch it too long. Maybe get some interviews.
Yeah.
This is a live shoot.
Yeah. How?
Do you think we should like flip it? You want to hold this, or unless because you're not gonna be pulling out your camera right now, right?
Not right now.
So you should be doing this. You can also hold it if you don't want to.
You press this button,
I believe in you.
and then you press camera. I mean, I guess.
What's up? So you guys know we're live streaming? You guys are all cool with that?
Let's give everyone like a heads up real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. We need to be outside because they need to give everyone a heads up first. Today we're here at the accelar8 house. 8, the number.
They have their shoes, guys. Some of them have taken their shoes off. I never really know.
Okay, let's take our shoes off. We need to take our shoes off.
Let's get a spot.
If you're
here
in
too,
chat,
up
say
there.
W. Thank you, Mael, for holding the camera. This is very important. Mael, I guess. Mael is also a fellow here at Please Don't Kill Us, PLZ.
Where's like where should we be setting up the camera?
Yes.
Do people talk just right?
It's like streamers, it's like Kaizenat Streaming University, but for effective
Right here.
autism. Wait, Charlie's like, let's let Charlie like work his magic first. Charlie's very good at like handling
What
and
are you
like.
guys doing? You're just talking?
Well, no, we're like letting you like set up a thing because
So
are we
they're-
interviewing them in there?
No, well they're gonna be doing some presentations, and we're just gonna watch the presentations
Okay,
for a
sure.
while, and then we'll see.
Are they good with the filming?
Yeah. Are you guys all good with like us coming in right now? Cool. Come in.
They're all good.
Can you tell us what this is a little bit?
Hello, guys. Welcome to accelar8 demo dinner and demo night. We do this every Sunday
D&D night.
D&D night. Yeah. We do this every Sunday. So we're a residency for founders. So our brand accelar8 focuses on co-living for founders. Basically, we have 2 hotels here in SF, and then this house, Victorian townhome, here in Alamo Square. But tonight, so we'll see like everyone come up and show what they've been working on this week, introduce themselves, maybe pitch their idea for the first time to this group. So that's what you're watching.
Cool.
This is a great song.
I think do you want to just set up a tripod, or you want to hold it the whole time? Or up to you.
If there are different speakers, I would hold it because then I can move
Okay,
it faster.
you hold. We'll just watch.
But I can
We're
Okay, so everyone's been here before, right? So you guys know the board of operations.
Okay, so welcome to Accelerate Demo Night. Tonight, the second prize winner for the best demo will receive a packet of Red Hots for their Red Hot demo. Very good. And then first prize, to put the quench out, is this Pina Colada Horchata Buzzball. So, big competition tonight. Okay, 5-minute max demos. I'll time. We'll start this way, work our way around the room, and then we'll wrap up once most people have gone. Yes.
How do I share my screen from my phone?
Okay, Wi-Fi password. Wi-Fi is accelerate. Password is make something. And awesome. So Alejandro, you gonna kick us off?
Yes, once I figure this out,
Yeah. No.
absolutely.
Do you want to share my screen while you talk?
No, I mean, no, because if you want to, do you know how to share the screen from your phone?
What is the app again? AnyConnect?
No, I think it's through the settings.
Yeah, you can do it with your phone.
Yeah. What's the app?
Screen mirroring.
Just screen mirror?
Yeah, you guys are on the Wi-Fi, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know how to screen mirror?
No, I have not. First
Okay,
time.
pull this down. So these little two
And is
squares.
everyone here living at this house?
No. So I think I don't think anyone here is living at this house right now.
That's
But just from like around our community in
Oh, yeah.
SF, people will like gather here
Just
weekly.
like pitching their like startup ideas almost.
Yeah. So like people either showing the product they built, or maybe features that they worked on like this week specifically. Yeah.
And the end goal is to get funded, like receive a grant. Or...
What are y'all's end
Here
goals?
tonight,
Money?
yeah.
Fame, glory.
I think they want to make.
And everyone's
the
here for
world a
glory?
better place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I think that I know like half of the room. The other half, nice to meet you. My name is Alejandro Ortiz. I'm originally from Caracas, Venezuela, and I'm one of the founders of Luzardo. We are the data layer for the cattle industry. At least that's what we tell investors. To farmers, which are our users, we tell them we allow you to estimate the weight of your cattle with pictures from your phones, and from there record all the information automatically. So goal is to become the system of record of the cattle management industry, of the cattle industry, and eventually the livestock industry as well. And this is our application. So this week we released potentially the biggest update that we have released thus far, with a bunch of patches and also a bunch of extra features that the 11 pilots that we have in 7 different countries have asked us or have recommended us to add. We have also gone through extensive competition analysis to know what's being offered in the market and making sure that we're crossing all our T's and dotting all our X's, our I's, sorry. And the way it works is we go, you can either take the picture directly if you're in front of a cow, but given that there are no cows here, I will add a picture.
I'm on a diet.
Your gallery is up on there, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. These are 3 pictures from a cow from Pennsylvania, an hour away from Pittsburgh, that we took before coming here.
That's where I grew up, dude. What?
On that farm.
We estimate.
Is it a cow?
So the pictures need to be from different angles, and in the future we also want to make it a video so that it's a lot easier and a lot friendlier to do for the farmers. And here we have the weight, 241 kilograms. If you want to have it on pounds, that's also possible. Once we have the information, we name our cow. This one is going to be...
Any suggestions?
Heavy.
This one is going to be called Dan. And Dan is definitely an Angus, for sure. Male, and I add to the records. And now I have Dan on my records. And the whole point of this is that the more I weigh Dan, the more information I have about Dan's performance, which also leads me to track the quality of their genes, the quality or the probability that they're like off screen is gonna be good quality as well. And if you do this enough, you will be capable also of exporting that to other countries if that's what you desire, which is pretty cool and very monetarily beneficial for the farmers. That's Luzardo.
There's a chair over here if you want to sit down. Probably next to them. Awesome. Any questions for Luzardo?
Yep.
How are your pilots doing?
I mean, they exist. They try the application, and the problem right now that we're facing is that having beef cattle only like hanging out in a single space without going crazy is a little bit hard, which is also a reason why we want to transition to videos instead of pictures. But it's pretty cool because they give us lots of important feedback, both in the things that work, the things that suck, and the things that are good. Now the next stage is start receiving feedback from people, random people from the App Store, because this last update is being released to the App Store. Our weighing feature, which is the AI model that we have in place, that's fenced only to design partners, because we're still recollecting the data, the ground truth, to train those models. But that could change in the next 2 to 3 months as we gather more and more information in our data acquisition stations in Spain, which are going well.
Yeah, we just got our first one in this week. 4 more on the way.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, are you guys using like this new gathered data to like improve your models? And then like what does that like iteration process look like?
So the computer vision model that we're using, it requires a baseline of very precise ground truth information, and the way that we gather that ground truth is through data acquisition stations, which is a system of 3 cameras that capture pictures from the angles that we need of the cattle when they're getting weighted. So we have the picture of the cow and we also have the weight. That's once we have enough information for you can call it a critical mass, I guess. We are capable of using the pictures that the farmers take also to start feeding into the model and improving. But without that critical mass of ground truth information, we can't do it. And that's the tricky part, and it's also why this industry is so hard to enter, because the data that the models require to do these kind of estimations are not available. We scratched the whole internet and we found 15,000 pictures
Of one breed only.
which cool, it's a great model, but it's not enough to make it commercially. So there is a big mode on needing to gather the cattle ranchers and finding the data of the selected breeds. It's a process.
Makes sense.
Awesome. Evade, do you have anything?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Can I see this?
Mhm.
I'm gonna stream it up.
It's super small. It's supposed to be that small.
Yeah, it is. And it's actually gonna be like this small in the future.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, hi, I'm Brett. I think I've met most of you guys, and if I haven't, nice to meet you. We're building these tiny semiconductor chips to run local AI models. So currently when you run anything, you run ChatGPT or Claude, all of that goes on the cloud. Someone's eating your data there. And at some point in time, you start doing things that are important enough and do things that have intellectual property, and you don't want that to be on the cloud. And we are trying to make these very, very low-cost chips that you can use to run tiny models on your phone, on your wearable devices, on all sorts of consumer devices that you have, from your smart fridge to your smart toaster to the infotainment system in your cars. So we're trying to make this as small, as power efficient, and as dense in terms of the size of models that they can run. So we currently have a little test chip on this board where we can run some very, very tiny models. The next step is to make an even bigger one where we can run bigger models, and then hopefully by December we're trying to tape out our first chip in silicon. And then the goal is that by spring of 28 we can mass produce these chips and get them out to our design partners.
Awesome. Any questions?
What's the exact use case for this? Like, can you give me one use case?
So think of any smart device you talk with. So like an Alexa, right? So today in an Alexa, only the Hey Alexa part is done on the device. Everything else runs on AWS after that.
Okay.
So every time you're talking with Alexa, asking it personal questions, all of that's going into the cloud.
Yeah.
At some point in time, you want that to be on the device. So that's from a privacy perspective. The second thing is latency as well. So when they run these things on the cloud, they batch together processes. So if there isn't that much going on, that you're just waiting in a queue to be batched up. So the idea is if you want instant responses, it has to be local.
Is it like federated learning?
No, I mean it's just whatever model you have just runs on there.
Yeah. Alright.
Awesome.
I guess maybe more of like a layman's question, but like, so what are GPUs? Is this a GPU or a CPU, or is that a different thing?
It's a completely different architecture.
That's a completely different thing.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
It basically, so when you have different regimes of model sizes you want to run, you can't just like drag and drop and make the same GPU smaller
Okay.
and then run that. There's just a differently, it's just the same laws of physics and the same architectural decisions just don't scale up. So when companies just want to scale it down and make it small and make it run on smaller devices, it's just suboptimal decisions. So
Does like NVIDIA or like these, I don't know if that's even like your competitor, but they don't make like smaller chips, or you're for like trying to do really, really small models, like.
Yeah, so we're targeting like billion, like 1, 2, 3 billion model sizes.
Parameters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of like trillion.
And like NVIDIA or whoever the competitors, they're not making anything that would be for a model smaller than like 16 billion, or like what should I be?
I mean, they do have chips there, so they have the Jets and Nanos, but they're very expensive, so like $200-300.
Okay.
Whereas the chips we want to make are like $10.
Okay.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So we run our AI on the phones as well locally.
Yeah.
90% of phones right now are capable of doing local inference. What's the size of the chips that you need to make in order to be useful in devices like smartphones? And how does that process look like? Is that where you want to be on 2028? Or are you thinking more about larger devices first and then transitioning towards smaller devices?
Yeah, so it's essentially starting off with devices that don't have a one-to-one pairing with the human. So smartphones do have that ability, so you want to go in devices that don't have that ability. So things straight where you have multiple people in the home, you can't pair it with one person's phone. Think of like industrial machinery, stuff that's out in the field that you can't do that with. And then eventually come on to these more traditional markets like phones and laptops.
Otherwise I would, like, if you want, I'll ask them those questions.
Beautiful. Cool. Amy, I know you walked in late, but if you want to say who you are and what you're working on, you can. Otherwise, we can skip you. No pressure.
I mean,
If you have
I'm
website
not,
too.
Yeah, but I'm not tech.
You work in AI, sort of.
Yeah, but I'm the policy area, not the tech engineer.
No worries. If you don't want to talk, that's fine. Jihan, would you like to demo?
Okay, I will connect. What is his name?
Can someone help him on that side?
It's the HY thing.
How long have you guys been living here?
This house we've had about like
Since January.
yeah.
Okay, so it's new.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been around for about 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, so we started out, we had a house in Nob Hill, kind of like this, 15 people kind of crammed in there, and then we expanded to Park and Market Street, another place like near the Civic Center, and then over here.
What's your like goals or mission statement?
Yeah, I mean, really we do it for like the founders to meet each other and be successful, and like at the end of the day, like if you're building something hard, it's useful to be around other people.
Just like community.
Yeah, exactly.
Community,
exactly. Similarly, like if you're building media, right? It's useful to be around people doing media because it's like the same problems.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you help me out?
Yeah, it's done.
Cool.
Yeah, so my name is Jiha, and I just wrapped my startup in Korea, the Solana Launchpad, and came here this month. And I'm building a music player, convert singer's voice into other singer's voice using AI singing voice converter model. So this is the demo of the website. So Daniel, what is your favorite song? Song or artist?
Gonna be country. You know Clint Black.
Clint Black.
Clint Black. I don't want to break the demo.
Yeah, but Dua Lipa is the voice.
Right. Killing Time.
Killing Time. So,
Drake.
so when you hearing the Killing Time, and when you get bored, you can change it to like a Hello Sweet. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can change it. Also, you can change it in the app, like when you're hearing Drake. You can change the voice, like using a specific pitch or voice strength or something, and you can change it to Taylor Swift. And usually it takes some minutes to convert.
You want to test the audio real quick to make sure it's. I'm not sure if the speaker's on. It might be.
Really?
Do you have like a thing you can test?
If you just hit like volume up, volume down, it'll make like the sound.
I change it to my MacBook. speaker.
Okay, cool.
Where a girl point is, but
So it is converted and you can hear it.
Drinking myself blind, thinking I won't see that if my thoughts that lie, feel it bite.
Wow. Country Drake.
Yeah, and country Drake, and it is also changed.
You're actually
into-
releasing the country album.
It's not sounded in MacBook, so I just made it when I just do some DJs in some space, and when I'm digging the song, I edit the AI song sometimes, so I feel it works, and I just made it.
Nice. Awesome. Any questions for Jiha?
Sure. Or who are you like hoping your customers are here? Like Suno type people, or more like birthday cards only? For
Actually, Suno makes a new song, like a new lyric and new voice, but I'm targeting to listening to original song and get some bored or want to listen to some other kind.
like you think it'll be like music lovers, or sort of like? Because I feel like Suno is more like people who are really into like at least AI music. Will this be people who are really into AI music, or it'll be more like a novelty thing where it's most people use this like 3 times?
Yeah, but Suno is too AI music, like AI makes the whole lyrics.
Yeah. No, I get that part. I get that this is like is more constrained. I'm more asking like, who do you think your customers are gonna be? Like
who are listening to like music platform like Spotify or?
And they hear a song and then they're like, oh, I would love to just hear this, like, because that pops up. Sometimes people search on YouTube this song, but with Drake's
people
voice.
like it because when using YouTube, like YouTube Music, there are so many listeners, like streaming numbers, and so many subscribers about AI channel.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like these YouTube channels, you're automating all of that, or allowing all of that to be done.
I hope so, but in my case, it's actually hard to make it legal. Like I don't have the license of the song, or I don't have connection with the some platforms.
Because you can't actually, if you made that song and posted it to YouTube, you get copyright strike.
No, I have to make it
Jumbled.
or something.
Really? Like Drake's voice and likeness? Drake owns his specific voice.
Actually, the song is
Parody.
Song is related to some singers and some company or some like something more. I have to deal with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about that. Do you have problems with copyright? Because I imagine that the artists must have a humongous legal fence on their voices. How do you deal with that?
So I just postponed to deploy the app in App Store, but I will make a term like I didn't get the profit from this platform, then singers or company can't suing this.
Yeah. It's called fair use.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Fair use law.
So I will make a user and make a connection with some companies.
Awesome. Did you have anything?
No, not once.
Awesome. I think it's coming to Pat.
Oh yeah. Can you pull it up on yours? Just open a terminal window.
You always do this to me.
Yeah, just search terminal.
I'm Scratch, and welcome to Scatchpad.
Oh, what is this?
We're gonna do Pat first.
Okay, so I made it so if you type accelar8 into your terminal, Dan didn't install it.
Yeah, I did. It doesn't uninstall itself.
Maybe. Okay, so this is the accelar8 CLI app, and in here you can do collaborative vibe coding. So you can create a project in here. We'll call it Demo Night. And then in this, you can give your friend this, and they just type that in their terminal, and then they'll be able to join your room here. But once you have people in a room together, so you can like go over here and connect your Claude Code account, and then once you're in a room together with people, you just at your agents. So you go at Dan's Claude, and then it'll like use your full Claude code right in this window. So you could be like, let's make a new GitHub and like add everyone here. And then if your agent like doesn't know everyone's GitHub emails, the agents have like a back channel, so they can ask like your agent, hey, what's your guys' email? Yeah. And then something else cool I added this week to this is accelar8 radio. Oh wait. So accelar8 radio is now a 24-hour like radio station where you can listen to music and see this cool ASCII art stuff while you're there. But yeah, that is it.
How'd you build this stuff?
This is all Claude code, just like a couple prompts on the side, like for fun.
And what's the? So you said it was a CLI. I remember I was like trying to look into this stuff, and there's like tmux and CLI. Can you just explain like what a CLI is, kind of?
So like CLI is just like the command line interface of your computer. So it's like your that's like if you're clicking an app normally, it would just like launch from there. It's just you don't see it normally.
Should this have sound?
Yeah, it's it should. Yeah, I don't know. I like it just for the constraint of having to like make interface in ASCII art.
Okay.
Like as a designer, that's like a fun constraint to like take on. You're kind of like more limited to what like retro like computing people have. Yeah.
And then beyond that, though, like in terms of using this versus like a web app, the difference is just that I can only add text in the CLI.
Well, so if you notice, like one cool thing was in this, you can actually click like buttons and stuff, which normally isn't like doable in like CLI apps. You have to like navigate with your mouse, like if they have that. It's normally just you're typing stuff and like pressing enter. But this, I made it so it actually tracks your whole screen is like a grid of pixels. And then if you're touching a pixel, it knows. So you can have like similar to what you would do with like a normal mouse interface. But
is that something that would have been like completely impossible before Claude Code or like agentic coding? Or
not like undoable.
It would be doable.
It would just be like way more. It's like one of those hard things that you would never do because it's like
it would take you 8
hours
to click.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does the tech look like for the like collaborative live coding?
Yeah, so it's all just on Cloudflare. The radio, because there's actually like files being transferred, is Cloudflare R2 buckets, and then the like actual this part is just Cloudflare tunnels between all of the users.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Pat. Just testing audio real quick. Okay. Okay. So 1 second. I gotta get to the right. Okay, so the past few weeks, I've been really interested in trying to get Claude to build videos. And so this one we played a couple weeks ago. This is with hyperframes. This is basically explaining the accelerate strategy and what we're building, what we're doing. And so these types of videos are really useful as like explainers, as content leads, etc. And so here's an example of like a 30-second video. Okay, so then increasingly, the videos that are more fun are those that are edited more heavily. And so this one is off of Twitter. I thought it was just a cool video.
Oh yeah, what was this from?
It's like a TikTok trend that went viral. Okay, but the kind of point is that there's like a harder song. It has more spikes in it, and there's like really tight frame-by-frame editing. So I spent some time trying to basically replicate that with hyperframes, Claude, and then using like basically accelerate content. So we'll see how it came out. No guarantees. Yeah, so like sort of mid.
Like
sort of mid. So like what's supposed to be happening is like when I started this, it took screenshots of every frame of that first video, which is a big number of screenshots. And then it like found all the lessons to be learned. So basically there's like a central frame that all kind of spirals around, and you have like a bunch of flashing screenshots. And then actually that's like V like, I don't know, 6 or something. V like 1 I actually thought was like way better, just in terms of like what it was able to do, like the raw video. But the editing of it was like way worse. So it like pulled all these like other screenshots, it like had some text up at top. And so it just like wasn't quite, like it's just almost able to like hit the staccato, like that kind of thing.
I love the idea that this is like a summary of like your real estate work.
Yeah.
Like TikTok edit.
Yeah, it was like how do I showcase? Because I'll work on this whole last week is a pipeline for accelerate properties. But you could feasibly do this for like, let's say you went to like a party and you have like 100 pictures of a party and you wanted to do something. Like you don't necessarily have to pick that song. It's a hard song to edit. I've done a ton of these with like way more melodic stuff that Claude is able to better find. And so anyway, interesting video edits in Claude. And then right now I did like 4 of those and I used 47% of my weekly fable. So by next Saturday, I'll have it back. Anyway, thank you guys. And wrapping up, Jake, you ready?
Oh, sure, why not?
Get the red lantern ready.
Am I ready? Oh fuck it, I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I don't know if stuff is currently working. Yeah. So yeah, last week I spent some time working on a couple of things. One of the things you might notice that this wallpaper is animated and has stuff. I've been working on basically a clone of Wallpaper Engine for macOS. So that's all managed through this panel here. So like if I don't know, look stuff up, I'll be able to find stuff on Wallpaper Engine's servers and I don't know, copy stuff over. It uses MatUgen for generating themes based off of wallpapers. You can see it generates a palette. I'm able to apply stuff. I don't know if it's actually working right now. Oh, oops. You know. Let's see. Let's see if it loads. That's not. There's like other wallpapers that might be fine though. Yeah. Able to apply wallpapers, it changes the theming. Also has like toasts and stuff, so comes with a like a notification center, which is what this is. Also comes with like a lock screen thing. So I don't know, there's like lots of very generic themes things for macOS that weren't available, so I just figured I would start designing. Yeah, that's most of what I've been working on this week. I also separately, I've been working on a chessbot written in Google Sheets. I might have shared this off before, but I spent a lot of time last week making it considerably stronger. So it's right now it's rated about 1300 ELO after some considerable testing. So you can see this is its the code to remove generation, and it uses a neural net over here.
Yeah, the neural net's on page 3.
Yeah, it's relatively performant for a spreadsheet. I mean, I don't really know like what you would expect, but it's reasonably strong. Like it doesn't make a ton of like overt blunders, like which is pretty consistent with being rated 1300. You know, all this stuff I think is.
Can you beat the bot?
Oh yeah, I can beat the bot. I don't know. So I don't know. Just a couple of things I've been working on this week. Yeah.
Thank you, Jake. Any questions for Jake?
Is Google Sheet a good way to get free compute?
No, God, no. I don't know. It's also just very backwards in terms of like what sorts of operations are expensive and not, in terms of like how long they take to compute and what limits you hit. So, for example, stuff like dense matrix multiplication is actually can be orders of magnitude faster, at least for this use case, than element-wise arithmetic. Just because Google Sheets will dispatch out to a native or a JavaScript matrix multiplication handler, while element-wise arithmetic is all handled through an interpreted like formula language. So there's some iffiness there. Yeah, I've had to think a lot about this because I'm also designing a programming language that's supposed to be backwards compatible with spreadsheet formulas. So lots of iffiness about like where to or about how to make things efficient.
Awesome. Anyone didn't demo that wants to demo? Okay, then we're going to proceed into the voting portion of our evening. Okay, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 demos tonight. We have 2 prizes. Okay, everyone is going to get 1 vote tonight. So the way that this works is you're going to have 1 vote. I'm going to shout out everyone's names and team and what they worked on. And then as we go around, you will raise your hand to vote for the best demo of the night. Number 1 wins this delicious buzzball. Ooh, ah.
Ooh.
Number 2, with the reddest, hottest demo, some red hots. Okay, so team 1 was Lusardo, Wayne Cowles, the AI. Team 2 was Advait, Tiny Chips, Tiny Models. Jiha had Country Drake AI singer voice conversion. Pat accelerate CLI. Daniel accelerate video, and Jagan wallpaper engine clone with a Google Sheet bot. If you thought Team Lusardo had the best demo of the night, please raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cow.
5. Wayne Cows with AI. Advate, tiny chips, tiny models. Show them the chip. Come on, it's a beautiful chip. Billions of dollars have gone into this chip.
Yeah.
We got 1, 2. All right. Accelerate CLI. Sorry, I skipped one. I'm in notes here, so it's rough. Jiha with Country Drake AI voice singing conversion.
His player name is Beam Music.
Ping?
Beam Music.
Oh, Beam. Right,
Beam.
right. Beam Music.
Beam Music.
Is there a website?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the site? Do this later.
It's like it's deployed on. Yeah, it's the.
You can put it in Telegram later.
Okay.
Okay, for Beam, Country Drake, best demo of the night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Hot demos. Accelerate CLI. 1. Well, we actually can't be a part of this because we're the hosts. Never mind, scratch that. 0 to Pat. And then Jagan with Wallpaper Engine Clone and Google Sheet Bot for chess. 1300. 1, 2, 3. Boys, I think we have a runoff here. Ooh. Will Team Lusardo please stand up, and Team Jiha stand up? You will have to select a champion amongst yourselves, and we're going to play best 2 out of 3 rock, paper, scissors. Okay?
You go.
We're going to go rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Upon shoot, display your hand.
Okay. You guys want to turn for camera? Sure. Yeah.
All right. For first prize, Accelerate Demo Night, July 19th. Rock. Okay, on 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ooh, 1 over here. All right. Best 2 out of 3.
Rock,
paper, scissors, shoot. Ooh. First prize, the buzz ball. Ooh. And second prize, these red hots. Yeah. Have you ever had a red hot before?
No.
Fried delicious. Well, thanks everyone for coming. Feel free to hang out here for a little bit more. We're going to go upstairs and finish dinner and hang out up there too. But yeah, welcome, or thanks for coming, and glad we had some good demos tonight. It wouldn't be fair to everyone who lost if you didn't.
You want me to share about it. That's what I'm doing.
Do we want to debrief outside and then we go ask people to interview?
I'm gonna ask them like, oh.
Yeah, just ask right now if any of them are fine with an interview.
Because they said they're going upstairs.
Yeah.
You want to interview them upstairs? You want to ask them to come outside?
Ask them to come outside.
Because then it might be we can't ask them because they're the house hosts.
Why would we not be able to ask them? Well, no, we're asking like the startup guys.
Who do you want? Do you want anyone?
Cow guy, chip guy definitely.
Chip guy?
Chip guy.
Why?
You can just like ask him what his thing is, and he can be like, we can clip him.
So we'll interview anyone who's down to be interviewed for like 20 plus minutes. Like, we don't like to have like 5 minutes.
We don't want to take up too much time.
No, I'm saying the opposite.
Up.
As what you're saying.
Quality.
So, should I ask like are specific people? Are you down? Are they down?
Yeah. Hey, do you guys want to get interviewed for like 20 minutes? Whoever wants to get interviewed.
21? I shouldn't take press right now because I get my OPT. But if you want to go for it,
None of you guys want to?
Okay. Very good.
Would you want to talk like about just accelerate more broadly and stuff?
We'll get Pat. We'll do it upstairs. Probably.
Upstairs.
Okay.
Unless you want like the lighting.
No. That's perfect. We'll just go up.
Go up.
Yeah.
Yep. Those guys don't want to get interviewed.
I guess not.
What is your cello name?
I got 10 minutes if you have.
You have 10 minutes.
We can do 10 minutes.
Okay.
Are you like in a rush to leave or?
Yeah.
We're in the process of switching our channel name. You can follow me on Instagram. Though.
We can ask. Do you want to do the interview outside, inside? Anyway?
Well, we can
interview
interview.
inside actually. I want to put my shoes on.
This is my Instagram name.
You guys want to do it inside?
We're cool.
We're cool. Whatever.
Only that goof.
You can just search it. Yeah.
Let's do it inside.
And like, There's links to my YouTube and
Guzman?
yeah.
Mael, Mr. Chip is willing to be interviewed.
No, those are the cow people.
Oh, that's the cow. No, I thought that was Mr. Chip.
No, I don't think so.
Sorry. You're Chip, right?
No.
No.
I'm Lizardo.
You guys are working
The
together,
cow
right?
one. Yeah.
The cow one? Oh, yeah.
And you'd prefer to be interviewed inside?
Yes.
We're
Okay.
gonna go back up in a sec.
Do you want to? Yeah, let's
We're
interview
gonna
down here.
interview them first down here.
Mel, do you want to be in front or behind the camera?
How about like right here? Or do you want to sit on the couch?
Right
How
here.
about right here?
Right here. Right here is a nice set. I guess I'll stand.
Oh, you want me to hold
You
this?
can hold it, sure. You have
Sure.
your mic on?
Cool.
Yeah, I do.
you
I
wanna
have mine on. I guess I'll keep it on.
Yeah, yeah.
Me and Mile and I will stand behind the mic.
Yeah, you can stand next to him.
Oh, yeah, okay, I'll stand.
As long as you know that the frame is good.
Mile can.
Well, you're good. You can use your camera too. Just you can check the frame occasionally, but otherwise it's good. All right. Wide?
Yeah, it's good. I set it to be wide. Yeah, you can. You press the thing. The same
Oh,
one.
let me put you into the frame.
This one?
Yeah. That's better.
Okay.
Oh, you want to be in the front?
It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
either
come on,
way.
come on.
It's really fine either way.
Okay.
All right.
Do-
What's
wait,
your
do-
name?
Hi, I'm Shrikant.
Shrikant Charlie.
Nice to meet you.
Matthew.
Shrikant. Nice
Matthew.
to meet you.
And this is
And this is Scratchpad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, so you're here at Accelar8 House, but you don't live here?
I don't live here. I live in the Epic Hotel location of Accelerate.
Okay.
Oh, is that just like another branch of like
yeah,
this
it's another
hacker house?
branch, but
Is-
they don't have a hacker house. It's more of a hotel. Where
More of a
you-
hotel, okay.
So you're living in a hotel right now?
Yeah.
What's
Oh.
that like? Like people clean your room?
Yes, they do.
Or what's the advantage? Like, why'd you decide to live there?
Why we decided to live there? Because we were actually pretty late on finding our accommodation.
So it's just
luckily these guys came through. Actually, shout out to
Oh,
Accelerate.
from where? From where?
We're from Pittsburgh. So
Okay.
me and my co-founders are from Carnegie Mellon.
Carnegie Mellon. We
Yeah,
were
so-
just talking to an 18-year-old who deferred Carnegie Mellon.
Yeah.
We're gonna interview him for like 10 and then we'll.
Yeah.
Cool. Like you were undergrads there, or grad
No,
students?
so I'm a master's student.
Master's
And I
student.
graduated this December.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so he was there too.
Yes.
And you met him there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I met all my co-founders there.
And then like, is this the only project you're working on? Are you working on multiple things?
Yes. So we've actually incorporated and I'm full time on this.
On this,
Yes.
and like,
You're full time on this?
Yes. I'm the chief product officer of Lizardo.
and so
CPO.
are you cool
Yes.
talking about the company a little? Or-
Sure, yeah,
So
yeah.
what is it? I know you guys
Of
explained it
course.
last
Yeah,
year,
yeah, I'd
but-
be happy to. So a few years ago, one of my co-founders was in Venezuela and he was doing political consulting. And the one thing he realized, or like a really weird insight he got, was that a lot of people were asking him for subsidies on weighing scales. And then he came to talk to me. I've lived on a farm for a small period of my time. I'm also into computer vision research. I have a published paper. And at that point in time, we realized that weighing a cow is really hard, especially for farmers.
Yeah.
Every time you weigh a cow, you can lose up to $45 just through various things such as shrinkage, labor costs, and it's very hard for mid-sized farmers to weigh cows or mid-sized ranchers to weigh cows. So since we're all from CMU, and CMU is the home of AI, or like they stress on AI a lot, we thought we could find a solution for that.
Yep.
And we came up with Lizardo. So Lizardo as a product can take 3 pictures of a cow and estimate a weight of the cow up to 95% accuracy, depending on the breed.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then in terms of what you're looking for, so presumably your customers are farmers. The
Yes.
benefit there is the things you just said. They save the
Yeah.
money. It's easier. Are you trying to get a subscription, or you're just trying to get data?
So we are a paid subscription app,
Okay.
right? We're trying to give them a economic way to weigh their cattle. So right now our business model is $1 per cow per month, right? We're still releasing all over the world. So what we have to do first is we have to get data on your breed, so that it's accurate for your breed, and then we can release it to you. So
Okay.
right now we have 5 data acquisition set up in Spain, and we're moving into that market, and we are also expanding. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
So you literally have to buy cow pictures with weights?
Yeah. Luckily, we haven't had to buy anything till now. So we have a.
Where's the
partnership-
data set coming from?
Yeah. So we have a partnership with Asoprovoc. It's a Spanish cow association. which has 30,000 cattle under its purview. And we have some kind of, we have an agreement with them where they will distribute for us after a certain period of time. So they're happy to help us actually train on these cattle.
Got it.
Yeah.
And this is like a big funder.
They're not a fund, they're a cattle association.
Oh, yeah. Are they funding you?
They're
like
not
funding the
us.
company?
So
Okay.
we are funded by Jackson Square Ventures.
Okay.
We're part of their summer launchpad program, which is why I'm here in SF.
Part of their what?
Launchpad program.
Launchpad program.
Oh, is that just like they give you like a grant? And like
Yeah, they
funding?
fund us with the safe, basically.
Sick.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're gonna move a little to some more broad timeline and philosophy questions here.
Yeah.
So what are your views on, just broadly first, kind of the future of AI, where we're headed in the next maybe 1 year, where we're headed in the next 5 years? Have you thought about this stuff?
I have a lot, right?
Okay.
I'm on both sides. I think about how far AI has come. Also the fact that there's a bubble that people keep talking about, right?
Okay.
Let me first talk about the positives, because in the recent years, at least we as a team have implemented AI so much. I think it's one of the best things that can happen to a founder, honestly, because when you're a founder, you're kind of doing the jack of all trades, right? For example, I'm the head of product. Someone else is the head of technology, right? Tanner, basically. Tanner is our head of technology. When we're doing that, we both have very good experience in this. So I am comfortable enough to look at a customer interview and understand the insights. I'm pretty sure that I would do a better job than Claude or whatever, right? But none of us have marketing experience.
Yeah.
Before you had to go out, hire a marketing experience, hire a guy who would run a campaign for you. Now you can just ask Claude to do it.
Yeah.
And I understand how hallucinations work. I do have a background in AI. And yeah, there are times where I wouldn't trust it. But if you look at it from a startup guy's point of view,
there's already insane utility.
Insane utility, because Claude is trained on the best marketing strategies. At least that's how its data set is. So even as a baseline, it'll give you above average results.
Yeah.
And when you're a founder and you have to move fast, you have low cash, you have not enough time, that's like a pretty good CMO,
It's already the most useful product like humanity has produced.
Yeah, it's very useful. There are times where I look at it the opposite way too, because token costs are increasing. I'm sure all of you are maxing out your tokens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we have to see how it goes that way. But think of it very simply. 2 years ago, you would ChatGPT had no access to the internet.
Yeah.
It would literally tell you, I know till this much, and that's it. And now you cannot think about doing research without Claude or without ChatGPT.
Yeah.
So the pace is something that is, I've never seen it before. And you have to plan ahead instead of planning for the current state of the world or state of the technology.
Are you on the $200 subscription?
I'm on the 100.
100 for Claude.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
do you have a ChatGPT subscription?
So we have a lot of different subsidies as a startup. So we have a lot of other tokens which we
tokens from random Vertex or
we actually have
Perplexity or
ChatGPT tokens too. So
Okay. Just from you get that from different partnerships with random
Yeah,
people?
I think if you apply for startups for OpenAI or startups, the startup program for OpenAI or startup program for Claude, you will get some tokens.
Yeah. How deep are you into vibe coding? Are you using loops and sub-agent workflows?
So,
are you you keep it pretty simple?
Okay. In terms of vibe coding, I keep it pretty simple. I usually work on the front end.
Yeah.
Our CTO Tanner, he's insane at this. I think you should talk to him at some time. He has a very insane setup, which, as you said, sub agents.
It's like 5 monitors, 10 agents on the whole.
I think he runs 2 or 3 Cloud Pro subscriptions for sure, or maybe an API. I'm not really sure, but yeah.
But you keep it more simple.
Yeah.
Do you think that you're smarter than 5.6 and Fable right now?
Smarter?
Yeah.
No, because I don't have the expansive knowledge of it.
The knowledge, but let's say, are there tasks you think right now you're pretty sure you can do that they can't do on a
Presenting.
computer?
So anytime, I'll tell you the thought process I have for this, or the framework I look at from. Anytime you have a task which involves real-time interaction with the world, you're probably better than Claude because it does not have that data.
But for digital tasks, you think pretty hard. It would be better at a
basically
computer
beats you at
most
everything.
things.
Yeah, in terms of coding, things like that, it would be way faster than me right now, right? Yeah.
Have you thought about these concepts like AGI and ASI and RSI?
Yeah.
You've thought about all these things?
Yes.
When do you... I know everyone has a different definition of AGI.
Yeah.
Do you think we're at AGI right now? We're about like approximately there.
What do you think AGI would be?
For me, AGI means pretty much that any task that any human being could do in a computer, it can do.
Okay. Any task?
Any task that at least one human can do on a computer.
Okay. I would say that we're pretty close.
Close.
Right?
I definitely know that there's like, at least if you're at the very frontier of physics and math, there's a couple sub areas that we still know that mathematicians are better.
Yeah.
Like, but that seems like it might be 50 people in the world right now.
Yeah.
Or 100. And then there's some out of distribution tasks, like a complicated common sense thinking. Like, I know even up to Opus 4.6, there was some of this stuff that was like, oh, I'm in my car and I want to go to the car wash that's 100 meters away. Should I walk or drive? And it would still say
something wrong.
You should walk to the car wash, which like clearly if it's doing that, like, and that was 4.6. I think like even now with like Fable and 5.6,
they just like don't make that mistake.
You're not seeing those types. And you remember like the strawberry stuff, that stuff's all going away. But I'm presumably there's a few things like that. But I mean, I'm pretty much in agreement. This is close.
Okay.
But
I don't think I don't look at AGI that way.
What do you?
My definition of AGI would be the same definition I would apply for why a human has independent thoughts or is an independent person, right?
Okay. Oh, so as in is conscious?
Is conscious or has I'm not getting the word right now, but has free will basically, right? So as soon as you have free will, I think that's AGI. Pretty
as in like
AGI.
Only when like self-sufficient like AI loops like happen.
I wouldn't say self-sufficient. Okay, let me explain to you the framework I think about it. So if a human, when he takes a decision, I think it's a sum of all the experiences and all the learning he has had throughout his life, right? So when a human takes a decision, that's how he's taking that decision because you've learned so many things. You learned this is bad, this is good, everything that...
From experience.
Yes. So as soon as a model from its own experience uniquely can make a decision like that...
Isn't the way they train the models...
Yeah, but isn't that...
Like what makes... Is the experience of me living in the real life more real than them getting post-trained?
Yeah.
Exactly. So when a model is trained, it's trained on so much data, a massive amount of data that all the models are uniform, right? Think about it. The Opus you have and the Opus he has is probably the same. But if a model can live on my computer and as I keep talking to it and it keeps learning, it starts taking different decisions compared to his model. Again, that could just be like...
So that sounds like continual learning.
As in just like a really big context window? Or?
Exactly. It could be very easily thought of as a very big context window. But I don't think it's that simple. So it could, in a very simple terms, yeah, if it's just a big context window and has context to everything, yeah, it could be artificially intelligent.
Right now, if you took Fable at 5.6 and it had, let's say, 100 million token context window, that's basically AGI to you.
Yeah, if it's from my definition that I said, where someone learns from all their past and their knowledge, and they're able to take decisions based on that, it's learning like a human. So I'm pretty sure it's pretty close to AGI for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you know what RSI is? Recursive self-improvement.
Yeah.
You've heard of this?
Yes.
So we say it's like basically the concept that once they get the computer, the AI gets
can
smart
improve
enough,
itself.
It'll mostly be the one automating its own improvement.
Yeah.
Do you believe in this?
Yeah, it makes sense, right?
It makes sense.
It makes sense, and I think there are models already doing that. If I'm not wrong.
Like Claude is kind of building itself.
Claude, I wouldn't say Claude is building itself. There's definitely like reinforcement learning happening in a lot of areas.
Okay.
And I don't know how many. I've read a few articles recently where they said reinforcement learning is actually the limit to getting to AGI.
Interesting.
Because reinforcement learning requires a certain framework for it to learn, and there are some tasks which are very hard to set those frameworks up for.
RSI is more like the model like improving its own software and like that software improving its own.
Not using like reinforcement learning is a specific learning algorithm
for
the
goal
model
based,
training
right.
itself. But RSI is the more general concept that the model would be the one picking whether or not it was using reinforcement learning or the more traditional like pre-training, which I guess is kind of still reinforcement learning, but usually people don't call it that.
That's
or even like you can imagine, not that this is going on right now, because what we do right now is more like alchemy than like the training process is more like alchemy than engineering. But at some point, if we knew enough about neuroscience, maybe we wouldn't be using gradient descent to build the brains, but we would actually have. I mean, there would be some gradient descent, but there would be some like sub-modules closer to neuroscience.
Yeah.
So that could, and if it was starting to actually build the brain from functional, like mechanistic interpretability, that would be an example of recursive self-improvement. Anyway, the reason we asked that and where we're headed, we don't have too much more with this, is that we also think we're close to AGI, right? These things are at least like intellectual peers with us, and that they'll be able to potentially improve their own software, and that this might be an exponential process.
We think that this is kind of scary.
Yeah, we think there might be a fast takeoff into ASI. Have you thought about this concept?
Yeah, I have thought about similar concepts where where there are certain technologies that make AI improvement of AI really fast, right?
Yeah,
that's what you're basically getting.
We're basically asking
if AI is able to iterate really fast and make leaps ahead because of this.
Have you heard the concept of like ASI or super intelligence?
What is unabbreviated for me?
Some people
ASI is artificial superintelligence.
Okay.
Some people call it like an AI that's smarter than all of humanity combined. So like,
or just like is way better than like the median person to like the top of their field. Like
There's a bunch of ways to think about that. One would be like it has more math output than all of mathematics and more physics output than all of physics. It's able to beat like all humans on the stock market.
But it just means like it's better than humanity at everything, even combined.
Its intelligence is broad and not.
Have you thought about this, and do you have a sense of when you think this might come? When a machine will have more intellectual output than all of you, or when machines will have more intellectual output than all of humanity?
Okay, let's think of it in terms of limitations, right?
Yeah.
There's only so much a model can learn because it's limited by the memory or the inputs that it gets. So as long as you don't give a model, let's say, a lab to automate and run tests on, like experiments, that's something it can't do. Or, for example, it can't go out and do physical jobs right now because it's not connected to a physical output. It's not connected to a robot or whatever. So it's limited by the actual amount of input it gets. So again, it's limited by the intelligence.
Its ability to act on the world, or its own intelligence is limited by the data we feed into it?
Both. So because it can't act on the world, it cannot get that feedback from the world. So it has a lot of things that are blind to it.
Okay, but the first problem seems to be solved by like robot factories building robot factories, and the second problem seems to be solved by just like self-play algorithms, like it teaching itself how to do things. As in, like, are you aware of like AlphaGo, AlphaZero programs like that?
No.
This is one thing people say a lot is the intelligence will like asymptote at human level, because maybe it's trained off human data, but then we know for like chess, for instance, and Go.
Oh yeah, Go. Are you talking about the limitation that
we use self-play algorithms?
Yeah.
And then it goes way beyond human ability.
Okay, catch me up to speed here. So, are you talking about how there's a limitation where machine learning cannot learn the game Go because it's considered dynamic compared to chess?
Well, Go does have like a huge possibility space.
Yeah,
I'm not sure exactly if that would qualify. I would still say a machine learning algorithm could learn Go, but maybe it would be really bad at doing gradient descent or something like this. I know I'm not super deep in like how self-play algorithms work, but there's like this thing called a policy evaluation, and then move choice given the policy evaluation. So there was a bunch of machinery built to like try to do self-play that had to be figured out. I'm not super up to date, but some people like Noam Brown, we've heard recently, who's the head of reasoning at OpenAI, has said he believes there's about to be something like an AlphaGo moment for mathematics. And it's actually going to go way superhuman. You haven't heard about any of this.
I haven't heard of AlphaGo.
You haven't heard of AlphaGo?
Yeah. Could you explain it to me?
AlphaGo is for Go. Google DeepMind figured out an algorithm to have an AI play itself. So it was trained on 0 human data. But was able just by playing itself to become superhuman at the game Go. And this is called self-play, and that's different than traditional reinforcement learning. People use different words for what they mean by reinforcement learning, but usually reinforcement learning is what people use to describe supervised learning, where you have an output that like a correct answer, and you reward the thing when it gets the correct answer. Whereas self-play is like 2 AIs play each other in chess.
Until they just learn everything there is to know.
And one that wins the game that like
continues and multiplies.
Is a little bit about how to play.
That's very interesting. Coming back to what you said it can be solved by 2 different ways, right?
No, as in like you were more concerned about like the physical constraints of just like, what is it, like building the data centers? Well, building the data centers is like a problem that can be solved.
By physical constraint, I mean building the data centers. I meant AI can't interact with the physical world currently. I feel.
He's like, it's not embodied.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not embodied exactly.
And you think
that's a limitation, right?
That's a huge limitation of AI. Is that, I guess, in your view, is that like a necessary part of the process to getting to a super intelligence? Like
yeah, if we look at the
tactile stuff.
if we look at the path of getting to super intelligence just by the data set, which I know there's many contradicting arguments that increasing an LLM data set will not get you super intelligence.
Yeah, and we don't.
But if we
obviously we don't know.
Let's entertain the theory that if you have all the data set, you can get ASI, as you said.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I feel the actual limitation there would be that every single
It'll still be stuck in the box and it can't break out of the box.
Yeah, it cannot actually physically interact with the real human world, right?
Yeah. Just to be clear and take a step back here,
we
think there's a pretty good likelihood there will be something approximating like a demigod, like a godlike AI in the next 10
An
years
ASI.
that is so incomprehensibly smart. It will, maybe like invent fusion or
like fold a protein in like just the right way.
They already fucking do that. But like just some things will be we think things are going to be very, very different in 10 years. And it will be because there are super intelligent AIs. Is this not like really as much your worldview?
As of now, the way things are going, I feel there are actual constraints which might stop us from getting there.
Just like hardware, like are you talking just scaling up energy in the US, hardware?
There's energy, there's
robotics.
hardware, there's people who have to keep it within guidelines, right?
Okay.
That's very important to keep it safe. All these things will eventually come to a point where it plateaus, I feel.
Okay, so you're not believing in like 2032 through 2035-ish, there's going to be like almost like an omnipotent oracle that exists in our world.
If you put it that way, probably not.
Probably not. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not going to say it's an
we're somewhat steelmanning.
I mean, that's a pretty big of a hyperbole. I feel,
you think that we think we're going to tail off, but you would agree that at the pace things have been improving the last few years, if they kept going in like 5-ish years, it would be kind of accurate to say
that the intelligence ceiling is probably way higher, like Jupiter levels.
Okay, have you seen this? There's this graph where as you increase the amount of training data you're putting in, it's slowly tapering off to a plateau, and we're already hit it.
Sure, just scaling laws are sublinear.
Yeah. So
we are aware of that.
Yeah, I'm not sure of what you said.
Scaling laws are sublinear.
Explain.
So like the scaling laws are, there's a few, but like the main ones we think about are data, compute, like parameters.
Yeah, so it's not linear in terms of like the more data, the more
data you put in, it gets
it's not
returns,
linear.
diminishing returns.
There is an actual. I'll send you the source I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's a really cool graph that shows that we're slowly tapering
so
off.
you believe that we're already kind of
we're getting close to the ceiling.
In terms of LLMs, I'd say yeah.
Okay.
I would agree on that we're getting towards a plateau point.
We're gonna start really seeing it.
Yeah, but there are other methods of doing machine learning, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's Jan LeCun, is that what his name is?
Yeah, he started the new company, right?
Exactly.
And he's anti-LLMs.
Yeah, so there are other ways to go about it. So in terms of, let's just look at the VC world where there's a lot of funding for AI going on. You could make it. But in terms of actual data and just scaling an LLM as we talk, like giving it all the input ever, it's hard for me to say that.
But like intuitively right now, you're not a believer in what we're saying, that there's going to be this crazy smart, like just insanely, like way beyond any human ever alive, intelligent thing.
I can tell you, okay, what you're saying is kind of hard for me to wrap my mind around. I don't understand what you mean by demigod, but I can tell you
as in just like an artificial superintelligence will be so smart that it will be basically incomprehensible for all of humanity.
Like it'll invent things that are just seem like magic, and like there's basically just no amount. I mean, like I guess like quantum mechanics also seems like magic to me.
Yeah.
Like, many technologies I don't understand, but like basically the idea would be like someone with like a 140 plus IQ given 3 years just would not be able to understand the technology it invented.
I'd say the rate at which the technology is going right now, I'm not talking about the actual learning curve. The rate at which the AI has been improving, it's exponential, right?
Okay.
Just like 2 years ago, it couldn't read the internet, now it can. So yes, it's insane how it's improving.
But you're just not sure.
But you think it'll just stop improving?
Because it could go like this, but it could also go like this, right? And if it is going to go like this, I would say we're going to be right. There's going to be an incomprehensibly smart God in 10 years. But if it goes like this, it could be more like what you're saying, where there's just more LLMs. Agentic workflows have gotten a lot better. The plumbing's figured out. They're a
But the
little smarter
scaling
and
holes are hard to break.
Latency's way down. They're cheaper, but like it's not like such a profound, mind blowing.
Okay, I'll tell you what I feel. Right, I think it'll go like this in terms of applications. Right, what we can use AI for right now, and finding the right way to use AI. There's so much potential.
That's where you see this.
That's where I see that.
But in terms of the actual like intelligence that we have access to, you see more of the S.
I don't know if I could call it a demigod, but
it'll be way smarter than humans, but not incomprehensibly smart.
There will
than
be
humans.
limits.
There will be limits
There will
because of
be
what I
somewhat
talked. Yes,
reasonable
yes.
limits.
I don't think it'll be incomprehensibly smart because I think we'll hit a data limit. It could be solved. Again, the data limit could be solved. But the only reason is that it cannot interact with the real world right now. So I don't think it'll be incomprehensible. But the actual thing I'm excited for AI is, it's like the internet, right? It's such a boom that people are still finding places to put it in and figure out where it actually really hits.
Like product market fit and stuff.
At least I'm a product guy, and as a product guy, I am so excited
because you just feel like there's so much empty space.
You're like in the gold rush right now.
It's like gold rush because you look at it in this way, right? Look at email, right? When the internet started, there were people trying to figure out how to change change things that we do normally. So before it used to be like you write a letter or a telegraph or a phone call, and now we're like, okay, there's this new technology. As a product manager, you see a new technology, and you're like, okay, how do I put it into my problem space? And then you have a new solution space, right? You have a new technology that you can use to solve a problem. Now the technology is here, and we're still trying to figure out which problem to use it for and which problem it'll actually hit.
Yeah.
And I think as the technology moves so fast, the problem and solution fit is getting insane. That's going to be amazing.
You just think there's a lot of we're at this moment of like you need founders with lived experience who are coming in with actually thinking about what problems need to be solved.
Yeah. I mean, think of it before, right?
Big
like,
ideas guy.
5 years ago, if you're like trying to find how to make a process more efficient, at max, what you would say is let's digitize it. Let's make sure everyone communicate with everyone. You can have a server or whatever. Now you can be like, hey, I can make something like an agent, work on it individually with barely any human intervention. That is such a huge solution that you have that can act for so many different things.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in the word itself, right? It's a general large language model. The fact that it's general means it's applicable in so many places. And it's only getting better with how much it's getting trained and how much integration it's having.
Yeah. So
that's where I'm really
This
excited.
is a natural segue. We are maybe even more bullish than you.
Yeah.
We think this is going to just be insanely useful everywhere.
Mhm.
Let's say, I don't know if it's going to be 10, 20, 40, whatever.
We're very
We
pro
do
AI.
Automate everything.
Yeah.
Like literally everything we could possibly want. We have
Same.
robotics.
Yeah.
Everything gets automated. And we also have good UBI, good political system.
Mhm.
So no one's poor, no one's starving. We basically
No homeless people, no poverty,
figured out abundance.
no sickness, no
But
disease.
also nobody's going to need you.
Mhm.
So whether or not you do anything, society's going to run super smoothly. Your mother's going to be taken care of, etc.
Mhm.
But you're totally allowed to work if you want to.
Okay.
How are you feeling about this?
The robots will step out of the way and you can like slot
In
in.
terms of economically, how would you make that work? Is the
So
question,
like you're
right?
gonna be a vassal of the state, but we will have really good UBI. Like we're gonna have let's say we just figure things out.
Yeah.
Everyone gets like a $500,000 dividend.
Okay.
There's like the AI stipend where all like the
We're just living in like a post-abundance economy.
Yeah.
Okay, talk to me more about how the economy would work here.
Like post-scarcity.
Agents are gonna build everything. We're gonna
Okay.
have a trillion, or not a trillion, but let's say we're gonna have 5 billion humanoid robotics.
Okay.
Energy is gonna be 90%.
just like digging stuff out of the ground. There's
300%
automatic like
more efficient than it
pipelines.
is
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
So we'll basically have abundant energy.
Mhm.
We'll be able to, we'll solve climate, we'll solve energy, like all of these things. Like it's a
This is
pipe
a
dream,
possible future. This is
Yeah.
like I don't know.
but like just
it's a thought
buy
experiment
into
basically.
us that like potentially ASI is so smart. Solar
everything-
panels get
everything
5x better.
Okay.
We're just really isn't abundance anymore. Like
Yeah.
the amount of solar panels we can tile the earth with,
Yeah.
and no matter any reasonable amount of stuff anyone wanted, besides like land in a nice city, which would probably be hotly contested,
Yeah.
Okay.
they could have.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like, because there's just so many robots. And
There's just
much
so many
intelligence.
things everywhere.
That's the world we live in,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And so you can walk around like you have a stipend, you can go buy a house. There's literally free electricity pumps and even like commoditized AI that you can plug into. basically anything reasonable you want from Amazon, you can get delivered.
Just for yeah.
And if you do nothing your whole life, you'll
Yeah.
still have all of that, and
Yeah.
nothing will change.
This is a utopian thought experiment.
Okay. And the
What
question
are
is,
you feeling about? Would you like to live in that world? Do you prefer to live in the world we live in now, where you have this position where you can grind on problems to help farmers, even though like things aren't perfect, right? Like there are starving people, or like some of these farmers are going to go bankrupt, and you have an opportunity to help them.
Yeah.
Which might some people derive meaning from that.
Yeah.
But you
okay,
kind of
so
get the
okay,
trade-off we're
okay,
asking.
I understand your problem. I understand your question. Okay, so you're in a place where everything's taken
Post
care of.
scarcity. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Firstly, I think I myself wouldn't like it. I'm
You
very
wouldn't like
purpose driven. Okay. I need to have a purpose in life, or else I don't think there's a point of doing anything, right?
Okay.
Secondly, I don't think it would actually turn out the way you're thinking. Because if you have everything, let's say you have the same amount, I have the same amount, we all have the similar resources, right? The first thing anyone would try to do is differentiate themselves.
Okay.
That is the first thing a human would do, is differentiate themselves.
Like looks
either
matching.
through purpose, personality, whatever.
Okay.
Right? Either culture is going to become a huge thing to a point where you instead of money, now people look at how many people you know. It already happens, like that's how social circles work. But that's going to change for sure. As soon as everyone has everything,
You're
we're going to
gonna be
find
on some
different. You're going to find
different
different parameters.
You're going to be bone smashing.
Yeah.
Cheek smashing.
I'm not going to talk about bone smashing. I do not. I do not like that.
You don't like that?
Sorry.
Yeah. No. I think it's a weird fad. Yeah.
Can you clap for me?
Oh, is this just for the? Okay, last question here. Do you think machines can be conscious?
It's going to, okay. What do you define as consciousness?
People say it'll mean a bunch of different things, so I'll list some of them off.
Okay.
It has like feelings,
Okay.
like happy, sad. It's self-aware.
Yeah.
The main one would be like it has like this phenomenological like vision field type of thing. Like it feels like something for like when it has its input sensory data, or like it feels like something for it to think, the way I assume it does for you. Like, do you have a voice in your head
I do.
that you're kind of aware of? Like, it's something to listen to that voice, something like this.
Yeah.
Like, any of these things, do you think machines can have these things?
Yeah, I think that starts with defining what consciousness would be.
Okay.
Let me think about what I think consciousness is, right? It's the ability to feel empathy, I feel. That's what defines it. Because in a world where people... Okay, let's talk about a world where everyone is calculated, right?
Okay.
There is no reason to go out of your way to feel anything for anyone else, or try to help someone else without any benefit, right?
Sure. But humans would feel stuff just because
Exactly.
of our biology. We'll feel stuff no matter what.
Exactly. What makes you go and help someone without getting anything in return?
Right, feelings. We have like feelings and emotions.
I think that's what consciousness is.
Okay, so like,
So
do
as
you-
soon as
do you think machines can have feelings, like be happy and sad and have empathy?
okay, I was like, I'm a computer science undergrad, right? So in terms of pure programming, even in the end, it's a number that defines what is useful to and what is not. It would be trained on feelings, so it's very, at the end of the day, even if you look at an LLM right now, it looks at a confidence score, or it matches a vector and tells you this is the most optimal route to take. When that happens, it's still a number, right?
You don't think it feels like something?
You don't think it's just like silicon-based life and we're like carbon-based life?
No.
Not at all.
No, I don't think so. Right now, I don't think there's anything.
You don't think there's anything like Claude has feelings right now?
Do you?
I don't know.
No.
No.
Let's be honest with you. Do you think there's Cloud has feelings right now?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm above 50%, but I'm below 65%.
Okay.
I personally don't think so. I
Yeah.
just don't think that Claude is feeling.
I think you can tell it doesn't have feelings because of the, like, if you've done any deep learning class, you understand it's a neural network.
What is our brain?
Yeah.
What
what is
is-
our brain?
why
That's
do
the
we have
difference, right?
feelings?
If we could just 1:1 replicate our brain, wouldn't that be consciousness? We're not there yet. So I don't
So
think.
you think it's just like the
We're
neurons?
just like not. It's just like not big enough. Like there are not enough parameters, not enough neurons.
But like you think it's possible to recreate maybe not our brains exactly, but something digitally on silicon that feels similar to you.
If you put some randomness into it, might. But as of now, thinking about how machine learning works right now, it still has a bunch of numbers. So no,
It's just multiplication.
right now, right?
Okay.
If you think, like, if you have studied a little bit about models and you see how weights work, it's a bunch of weights multiplied, and it knows that it's useful for it, or it gets a better reward if it gives you this kind of answer. Or even if Claude is nice to you, it's RLHF, it's reinforcement.
It's all
human
just
feedback.
It's the mask that it has on.
Yeah, it's basically they trained it on like there are a bunch of people and they gave it two options and it said, hey, which option do you like? And 20 people chose this option, so it knows that's the most sympathetic option.
Yeah.
So it's a probability right now. Sympathy or empathy for a model is probability right now.
If it had feelings, if Claude had feelings, would it change how you run your business and how you interact with the models?
That's a very, very huge thought experiment to run in my head right now, right?
Yeah,
but
I know.
Let me think about how would it change how I run my business? I would actually want it to not have feelings, right?
You would prefer if these things did not have a subject.
If you kept it lobotomized.
I would prefer that too.
Because at the end of the day, you want stronger outputs. And when you have feelings, don't you think the randomness would increase a bit? Purely from like a CS perspective.
I don't know if the outputs and whether or not it has feelings are actually necessarily related. Like I could imagine two functions that spit out the same output and one of them is conscious and the other isn't, maybe. But I guess that's
as soon as you do that, you kind of lose
zombies,
you lose consciousness as soon as you do that. If you have two functions that give the same output, none of them are
then
conscious.
they should, yeah.
No, your argument is that two functions have the same output. If they do, wouldn't that show that they don't have conscience?
I guess.
No, so you don't think like an exact clone of you, just like you, like next to you, isn't conscious? Just like if you like scanned your entire body and that like built your entire body up right next to you, that thing isn't conscious because with the same input, that would be the same output, right?
But
No, the way he said it, he talked about functions.
It's the different. I'm saying like imagine you have two functions
If
that
I have
spit
to,
out the same thing.
if you want me to summarize two PDF files and then the summary of this document is the same, then I don't think you can say one of them is a conscience. Just reply right.
Unless both of them are.
Unless both of them are what?
Well, I'm saying like, let's say your brain. If I ask you a question right now, you're gonna say something in response.
Yeah.
If we had this AI model right next to you and it was gonna answer the exact same way, no matter what question we asked to you.
Yeah.
Like you would still think that thing isn't conscious, right? Or you just think there's no possible way we could have an AI model that's gonna answer every question.
If it's an AI model that's answering the same thing as me, is it even an AI model anymore? Like think about it. It's at this point it's just
as in just like a neural net that like replicates yours.
Yeah, I mean you can say you can use whatever term you want on that, but isn't that just me?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. That's an interesting question.
I feel these are like very philosophical questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to define.
We're kind of like an AI philosophy.
No, I get it.
channel.
I love the conversation. Okay? It's really cool. But
We're glad
we're trying to get into what is a human now.
Yeah,
right? And when you get to what is a human, does it really matter if it's AI, if it's exactly like a human, right?
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can end there.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thank you so much.
Super nice talking to you guys.
What's your company's name again?
Luzardo.
Luzardo.
Yeah.
Shout out Luzardo.
The cow company.
Yep. Check us out.
Matthew.
Thank you for the interview, guys.
Yep,
It was super
I'm
fun.
Scratch and he's Pad.
Nice to meet you.
Can you do another clap in front of the light?
Oh, okay.
Put your hands the other way. Like, yes, perfect. Clap.
Alright, that was a really cool interview.
Thank
I
you.
like the questions y'all asked. I was like, wow, okay.
We're glad you liked it.
No, because I really like the philosophical aspect of like models.
Charlie.
It's a very important question to ask.
Him and Dan still?
Yeah, that would be
with
great.
the accelar8.
Honestly,
We're kind of out of time? That's fine, that's perfectly fine.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Really
much.
appreciate that you're
That was
doing
really
this.
fun.
Yeah. Good luck on your journey.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
All right. Sorry we took so long. but
Thank you for coming out.
Thank you for having us.
How was the examination?
Ooh, that's fun.
Oxford Award.
What if I had another human
Very, very scary happenings. If we do get that demigod, you're first on the sacrifice list.
We have to start raising donations for the church of the demigod.
Yeah.
Big money.
The basilisk. The basilisk.
The Basilisk Church. What do you guys think of the interview?
It was good. Yeah.
Charlie? We're just heading there or what?
We're just gonna head home.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
9:30.
we
It's
can-
kinda
we can
tapped out.
Start walking and then see if we want to take the train or just go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab my.
My shoes are upstairs. I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah. Go for it. I think this was overall a good house. Do you think we'll be invited back? We gotta wait for Mael.
Oh yeah.
Do we outro? Do we do outro? Let's do outro out here.
Debrief once she comes out.
Yeah. We see Mael. Let's go out onto that like street corner there.
Is anyone chatting?
Is anyone in chat? Oh no.
What?
No. I checked it like intermittently.
That was like not a bad episode.
It wasn't a bad episode. I think that was overall good. He seemed to be very bearish though.
He was?
Bearish.
Yeah, he was kind of bearish. For like a tech guy.
Yeah.
That was fun though.
Yeah.
It was fun to see their little hackathon thing.
Yeah. It was nice. I voted
cute.
I voted for him. I voted for the
You
cow
voted
guy.
for him?
Yeah, I gave him a buzzball.
Their hackathon thing was like super cute. The whole vibe was like quite cute.
I guess it's just like more of like a think tank type thing where they like bounce ideas off each other.
What?
Where it's more of like a think tank type thing where they just like try and get criticism.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's just mostly for like community support and stuff.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I wonder how many places.
What's the come at me one? Oh wait, just follow. Yeah.
my Instagram.
Charlie Goofman's off because they just asked for our socials. Come at me one socials. Hello, Mael.
Hi.
What did you think? Did you enjoy that experience?
I enjoyed the experience. I thought it was interesting and entertaining. There are a few things that I would have like feedback for, I think, or like, but I don't know if I should say it.
It's fine. We
Yeah.
can say it off camera.
Okay.
We're planning on debriefing after this, anyways.
But it was cool, and I think
If you don't think you should say it on camera, that's probably a good like thing to think of.
Yeah.
Do you want to do a little dance? We usually do a little dance. Okay.
Do we?
Yeah, we do. We can just do like a 10-second dance.
Yeah.
Ready? Hey. Yeah, okay. Claude, clip the last 30 seconds. It's because, yeah.
What?
We're getting Claude to like look at the transcript and then it just
It's
clips.
actually
notes.
looking at it?
Yeah, it's looking at the transcript.
Oh, the transcript.
Yeah.
I see.
Charlie seems to be. I mean, this is a cool house, right? They're mainly just like getting like a think tank of people to like get constructive criticism and like just like a
it's
sense of community and
I
stuff.
honestly feel like they could have been more critical with each other.
Yeah.
Like, it was nice.
You
It's
think
good
it was
to
like
celebrate
hug boxing?
each other. I don't even think it was humbucking because it was also kind of they weren't like showering each other with praise either.
Oh yeah.
But at least I think a lot about like coming from an arts background.
Arts background.
Yeah, like when you have art, you gotta,
What is your background, Maya?
I grew up painting and drawing.
Painting and drawing.
I thought I was gonna go to art school, but then I didn't. I studied philosophy instead.
Really?
But then I went.
Then you must have been interested in like pea zombies and stuff when we discussed it.
Pea zombies?
Pea zombies, like philosophical zombies.
I actually don't know what that is.
Oh,
What's a
philosophical
pea?
zombies are just like humans that don't have a consciousness.
So
Oh,
the idea,
yeah, okay,
The
yeah.
idea behind pea zombies is like, could you have two humans that acted, or two things that
Yeah.
acted the same way in every situation, but one of them wasn't conscious?
Well, this was kind of like the argument that
That's
you're
what I was
bringing
like
up.
trying to say to him. He wasn't like fully grasping
Yeah.
it, so I kind of just went to a more reductive version and
Yeah.
we didn't like flesh it out.
What's your stance on that?
It depends exactly how you define pea zombies. In general, I'm kind of skeptical. Like my general concept of consciousness is that it's a functionalist thing. Like it's not substrate dependent, so it's about information processing. Two things processing information the same way. Does he have it on him?
Oh shit.
There's no way.
Because he was holding it, right?
He was holding it. I don't know if he gave it back to you.
Was it on me? It might be up there.
Maybe.
Ay.
Wait, run up and check. Oh, you know that guy? That's fine. Charlie doesn't have his JBL mic today because it's in my room. I just like was using it last night.
Oh, you're normally using other types of mics than this.
What? No. He has a speaker as well. He has a
Oh.
JBL speaker that he usually always wears. Let's see. Is anyone in chat?
Most interesting comments.
Nope. No one's in chat.
Did anyone comment?
Oh, Goblin Cub says meow. Hello, Goblin Cub.
Goblin.
Goblin Cub. Shout out Goblin Cub. I'm Matthew. This is Mael. We're thinking about rebranding our channel to the Scratchpad.
Don't say it. Don't
What-
laugh
what's-
and say it. Then it's not serious. It's the Scratchpad.
The Scratchpad.
Because you know when AIs think.
Goblin Cub says hi,
Yeah.
meow.
Hi, meow. Meow.
So, I'm thinking of. Can you see Charlie up there? Yeah, that's Charlie. He's just like going back in because we think we left the mic in. So I'm gonna be Scratch and Charlie's gonna be the pad.
Yeah.
And Miles gonna be friend of the pad.
Friend of the pad.
Friend of the
Mel.
pad. The
Yeah.
Scratch pad. The Scratch pad. How did y'all come up with that one? So
We were in the Uber today.
Yeah, we were in the
Uber today.
We were thinking of like a machine
Alright,
learning
have a
like
good one.
related terms.
Yeah.
We were just like, oh yeah. Did you find it?
Yeah.
It was my idea.
Was it just like on the table?
It was
They're not gonna
Did
credit
you
me.
need anything else?
No.
Okay. Explain the Scratchpad for chat.
Did someone ask?
How we got the name.
Oh,
In the-
well,
We were just in the Uber.
we were in the Uber and we were brainstorming names,
Yeah.
and she was asking. She doesn't know like what thinking is, and so we were trying to explain what thinking is to her.
Yeah.
And
Like chain of thought thinking.
Chain of thought, and like we also just have this like Gonzo kind of like chill vibe.
Chill vibe.
And Scratchpad is like an AI term about thinking, which is
Yeah.
all we love to think.
Yeah, we love to think.
Encourage people to think,
Yeah.
but also we got like a chill vibe.
Scratchpad's like an AI term.
Yeah.
What's the
Scratchpad.
name? Weren't you saying that like when it is answering a question before it answers with a final
Yeah.
output?
Yeah.
It's like all the reasoning that
like-
it
like-
takes
yeah.
before.
Um,
yeah.
Like how when humans like try and solve math equations, they can't just like do it all in their
Yeah,
head.
so
If they
they're
write it down
scratching
and
it
then they, like
out.
do it.
So
again,
the idea is
you,
like something
get the idea.
sketchy and imperfect, but also like thinking.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. But for AI, when it like right before it like actually does the output, it like first it gets its like first thoughts out, writes it all down, and then uses it to like reprompt itself, and that'll be its
Exactly.
Scratchpad, and that'll show its chain of thought. That is its chain
that
of
is the
thought.
chain of thought.
Yep.
The thing when you click on the thinking in
Hmm.
ChatGPT,
That's
or
the Scratchpad,
Claude,
that's the chain of thought.
and the chain of thought occurs on what people call the Scratchpad.
Okay.
Which is just the thing that gets reprompted in. Anyway,
Do we want to do a dance?
I don't have my
stream?
I don't have my speaker.
Yeah,
today.
because it's my room. I was just
yeah,
telling
no
Chat
speaker
this.
today, so we won't dance to end stream.
Goblin Cub just got on chat.
Goblin Cub.
Yeah, Goblin Cub. Hi meow to
Nice
Meow.
reburn. We just
she's the one who was asking
She
how
asked.
did we come up with this.
Yeah, we just finished streaming. We've been at this hacker house for a while. They did some presentations, then we interviewed one of the founders.
We can just upload the whole interview, right?
Yeah, we
Because
always upload the whole
Yeah.
interview, so it'll be up. We're finishing off for the day. Did you guys already talk about your thoughts?
We haven't, because Mael has some thoughts that she can't share on screen.
that you can't share on stream.
Yeah.
We also debuted Mael, who is
Mael.
also second camera personing, so
Yeah.
we might have like a very cool YouTube video coming up
Yeah.
with multiple angles.
I think so.
Shout out Channel 5, shout out Andrew Callahan.
Thank you.
I don't stand with him though, for what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Calvin and Mael will have this sort of like friendly rivalry going on.
Yeah.
You know Calvin?
I
We
heard
invited-
it's the ex-camera
They're
guy,
not-
right?
No, he's not.
He's
No,
fired.
We literally
I've
got
replaced him
just in
today.
case they're watching. Like,
You were
I
like, you
invited
handed me the
Calvin.
contract, and you're like, it's yours.
I
It's
literally-
yours.
No, Calvin was invited today.
We
Don't
invited
worry.
Calvin. He
I'm
didn't
joking, I'm
respond.
joking.
Promise.
We're
W
joking.
Calvin's in chat.
I think.
yeah.
I think he did
Any
respond.
Calvin fans in
Did
chat?
Calvin not respond?
Maybe.
Maybe I'm tripping. No, Calvin didn't respond, so I guess he was tired. Anyway,
Goblin Cub says she's been lurking a little bit. OMG, hi, camera person, hi. Mael.
Goblin Cub is one of our biggest fans.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
We
Goblin
really
Cub
only
is.
have a couple
Hey.
fans.
Yeah, we have.
So we remember all of their names.
we do.
We have Drake X Curry,
Derek X Curry,
C
Goblin Cub.
Sua,
Sisua.
Co,
SIU. SIU. No, this is a solo stream.
Co, that person,
No, I have
Spicy
no clue.
Cu,
Spicy Sumai, yeah.
Spicy Cu,
Yeah.
and there was the IRL clan.
Where's
IRL
Goblin
clan.
Cub from?
Oh yeah, the IRL clan. Yeah, where is Goblin Cub from?
We don't know.
Goblin Cub, where are you from?
Where are you from?
Where are you from, Goblin Club? Where are you based? It's loading.
And then we're out here. What neighborhood are we in?
We're in just like SF. Oh, Goblin Cub is in Texas, RN.
I'm in
Texas.
Texas.
Shout out
That's
Texas.
cool.
Shout out Texas. Okay, so we're in
We're in
Hayes Valley,
near Alamo Square.
Alamo.
Alamo
Square Park. We're by Alamo Square Park.
Hayes Valley.
Let's see.
Right
do we-
below
can we
Japan.
Uber? Do we have
Japantown.
to? So it's a 28-minute Uber and 1 hour 20 train. So let's call an Uber. We're going back to Berkeley
How
now.
much is the Uber?
Don't worry about it.
Are you rich? Are you rich?
I
Are
am
you
a
loaded?
I am a broke uni student.
Okay, you're
nothing
broke-
to my
you're
name.
I have some
You
money.
have rich boy vibes.
I have some
a little
money.
bit. Yeah.
Enough money to
No,
pay.
it's just because he like has a job. It's just because he has a job.
What's your job?
Well, my job doesn't pay well now. I'm a research
Okay.
assistant,
But
but
your job used to pay well.
I used to trade a little, and I'm also just like a trust fund baby. So
Oh.
like not an
Yeah.
intense trust fund.
There's
baby,
a
but, like,
Just
we can
like
take,
a
we can
light
take the
trust
number
fund baby
5
light.
bus.
let's
where
just
the
take
bus
an
stop
Uber.
is right
dude.
there.
Let's just take an Uber.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
an-
want
it's
an
an
hour
hour
and a half
20. It's
trade
an hour
ride
20.
back.
All right.
Um,
Until next time.
until next time, guys. So we're gonna end that off. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed Accelar8 House. Thank you to Accelar8 House.
Shout out accelar.
Shout out Accelar8.
Accelar8. But the 8 is a number.
Accelar8.
And there's also there's like they're like missing a vowel somewhere. I remember because it ends in LR and then the letter.
Accelar8. Yeah, maybe.
Well, they're
Okay.
missing
XLR8.
So shout
That's
out
how
to
it
them.
is.
Check them out. Big things coming from the founders.
Dublin Cup says GG.
GG. That'll be it for
Wait,
today.
wait, no, we need a. Well, Milo and I already did a dance break.
Okay. Well, we're not dancing because we don't have the speaker
Oh, I
today.
guess.
But
We dance with
do
us.
we have like a insignia for?
I guess I'll do S and you do P.
What's up, Scott? And then okay. Is that a
Backwards.
P or-
Turn it.
Is
Yeah.
mine right? Is mine right?
That's right.
No, just do your
That's
other
right. No,
arm,
no.
bro. Just do your other arm.
Scratch.
Is it right?
That's perfect.
Scratch-
You guys are great.
Scratchpad.
Scratchpad. All right.
Scratchpad.
Peace. Peace. Peace.
Peace. I'm Scratch and this is Pad. We are Scratchpad.
Scratch.